Welcome back to Arkham City. We're still Batman Beyond Batman.
Wonderful. Where's my animated series Batman?
At the end.
It's funny, the Catwoman pack gives you the animated series Catwoman and Long Halloween Catwoman trophies, I think, for free.
Skins,
But
yeah.
I'm not sure if you can actually use the costumes without a DLC pack.
Well, if you have Catwoman, you should have the skins.
Yeah.
Then I just don't know where to change the skins then. Where do you change the skins?
You can't change the skins in
story
main
mode.
player campaign. You have to choose the Catwoman episode separately.
And you can choose them before you enter any Catwoman challenge map.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So where's the option to do that? Because I can't find the option.
When you select the character going in, you highlight over and you can do up and down, I think.
Oh.
No,
Well,
it should give you the choice before
Yeah.
right as you pick the character, so it's kind of hard to miss.
They've started using shields. They'll block
My God.
attacks, but that
They
shield-
learn to defend themselves.
Oh, right. By the way, I mentioned earlier that I read Gotham City Sirens, and you said something earlier about Catwoman's costume. Now that I'm thinking about it, specifically the cleavage window, she has that. In fact, her costume in Sirens is exactly the same as in this game.
The most recent, and by most recent, it's probably 2002, 2003 version of because I keep up with New 52 for the most part. I only buy the hardbacks though. I don't keep up with floppies and shit like that. Catwoman has cleavage window there, but before that, I was so used to everything post Batman Returns or animated series or very early 2000s comic books where Catwoman was pretty much completely covered in leather.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for this, she didn't have any sort of cleavage window. That's the only thing I was getting at. The cleavage
Yeah.
window was, I'm pretty sure, familiar to veterans of the series, but I still found it a bit odd.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I'm pretty sure they did, well, I know they did look at at Gotham City Sirens because there's a trophy called Arkham City Sirens for one of the Catwoman episodes.
And to this day, I still have not gotten all the trophies for Catwoman.
Nope,
I
don't care.
I don't care.
How about, let's do all of that stuff you did in the challenge maps as Batman, again, except with different stealth challenges.
Oops, got turned
And
around.
no real reward for it besides achievements.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't playing the game be its own reward, though?
Well, to an I mean,
To an extent, but
is-
if you're going
it
to be
is.
if you're going to be doing all 180 medals again, I'd like some sort of reward for that.
I always
Even if-
appreciate incentives for going the extra mile with side quests or accomplishing a great feat. I don't like when there's a side quest or challenge implemented in the game solely for an achievement. That pisses me off. Something should always unlock something. Whether it's concept art or extra costumes or shit like that, I'm down for that. I just don't like it when it's strictly for an achievement, which is why I hate the red rings in Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm trying to actually figure out the logistics of Batman Beyond's mask right now. How does the mouth work?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's like, I never understood that because the mouth is just part of the mask. It's sort of like Spider-Man's eyes, how they change with his expression for no apparent reason.
Well, that's just so that, he's not just a guy in a mask. It's so...
Yeah, I know. It's just, at the same time, there's no getting around the fact that, his eyes, the eyes of the mask change size as he, narrows his own eyes. It's weird.
Well, because animating a mask is boring.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be, I'm sorry, being realistic with a mask is boring. Let me word that correctly.
It's like the only time that you'll ever see Spider-Man with a non-expressive mask is either in a video game where they just can't be bothered to animate it, or in a live-action movie.
Yeah.
Everything else is his eyes will change shape with his expression, and I like that. Spider-Man's a really expressive superhero. Not like tall, dark, and grumpy over here, whose only emote seems to be grrr.
And more grr. Feeling quite grr today.
Why are we beating these people up again?
Because they're in the way.
They're in the way, and they're Joker goons.
No, they're penguin goons, but...
Oh, penguin
No,
goons.
no, they're Joker
Well,
goons.
couldn't we just,
Yeah,
like, walk
yeah,
past
see, I
them
was
or
right.
something?
No, they must be beaten up.
Well, we would have snuck into here through those grates on the floor, and they open up, like, right in the middle of them.
Yeah, so we could
Because-
just leave.
No.
Oh, well, we have to do a
No,
thingy.
no. The moment like any of the inmates see Batman, they just run up and try to beat him up, or they scream at him to get away.
Well, why would you try to beat up Batman? I mean,
They're
Oh,
not too bright.
Oh, pretty much everyone in here was beaten up by Batman at some point. Like, if you're flying around the city, you'll hear them muttering about how Batman broke their arms in the last game.
yeah, so
It's
just
glorious.
leave him alone. If you don't get in his way, he doesn't have a reason to break your arm. Although he's kind of a dick, so he might just do it anyway, but whatever.
Dick is Robin.
He's kind of a douche, so he'll do that anyway.
No, Dick is Nightwing.
That doesn't sound good, does it?
I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't.
I don't get it. Why would Strange arrange for the mayor to be sent there? Scrub that. How the hell did Strange even manage to have the mayor arrested?
I don't know, Barbara. But I am going to find out.
You never actually do find out what Strange got the mayor arrested for.
Doesn't particularly matter.
It doesn't particularly matter, but it would have been good for flavor text. I can never get the glide boost to shoot me up into the air consistently.
What do you mean? Like when you
I
do
mean-
a
I mean, when I
Super
glide, when I do the glide boost, what he'll wind up doing is he'll grab the ledge.
oh, you're probably too close to the target. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, I was pretty far away. In fact, sometimes I just use the glide boost to guarantee that he'll grab the ledge instead of climbing up on it automatically.
Yeah, the grappling boost doesn't work at close range quarters.
I know it doesn't. I'm talking about traveling around in the city. It's like the only things I can consistently get the glide boost to vault me off of are gargoyles.
I don't know, you were kind of
Oh,
getting your
I
ass
beg to differ.
No! Please, no!
Yeah, you were trying to act all tough a few seconds ago, but you don't look so... Oh god, Batman Beyond's face looks horrible. He looks like a Martian. Seriously.
Why are we hanging the mayor off of a building?
Interrogation.
Because we need to get information and out of him.
Well, you could be nice to the mayor.
No,
Well,
he
the
has
mayor's
it
kind of
coming.
a jerk.
You have to play Arkham Asylum, but he has it coming.
Yeah, Quincy Sharp is crazy. In Arkham Asylum, he had this whole schizophrenia plot where he thought he was possessed by the spirit of Amadeus Arkham, which actually has to do with Mad Hatter. But that's a thing that'll only be revealed in a side quest in this game. Did you do that side quest?
Yes, I do the Mad Hatter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might as well. It takes like 5 minutes.
It takes like 2 seconds, and the game pretty much forces you to anyway.
Strange has been
Doesn't really
No,
force
it doesn't force you to.
You're free to ignore it, but it does look like something that you should be paying attention to, because it's like Alfred gives you a transmission. Oh, we have a cure for your poison. And I was just like, what?
That's awfully convenient.
That's
awfully
nice, Alfred. I'll get it later.
It's like, what? I thought it was a plot quest, but then I saw a side quest on my mission map. I'm like, what?
He confirmed that
Okay.
Batman, what the hell are you doing?
Well, the game won't let me progress because he's too busy Bluetooth.
No, I'm just wondering what the mayor's thinking right now, watching Batman run around in circles.
I just
No, you don't. You need to go back to the GCPD. Please, Bruce. For me?
This is something that becomes a running theme during the last half of the game, is the mission control people saying, no, you can't do that, you have to go that way. You're supposed to be saving the world, Talia doesn't matter.
A lot of this would have been, a lot of these problems would have been solved if Nightwing was around.
Well, Batman told Robin to just go home, so, you know.
Batman told Robin to go out into the city and make sure things didn't get crazy with the poison and stuff.
Yeah.
Nightwing's just absent.
Well, Nightwing set up a new base at where?
He's kind of been in a few different places. Currently in New 52, he's in Chicago. He was in a city near Gotham for a while. He was in Gotham for a while.
In the animated series, he just has a loft in Gotham. Like, okay, why don't you just use the Batcave then? It's a lot more convenient.
Because he doesn't want to work with Bruce.
Well, it's not like you could. It's not like 4 different people who can move at the speed of sound and be here in like 10 minutes. Call for help. Justice League. Well, okay, that's just a superhero comics thing. It's just
Yeah, because Avengers is guilty of that too, isn't it?
yeah, it's just like
Marvel Cinematic Universe. Hey, why don't you just call Captain America to help you, Tony?
no, well,
Or you know the God of Thunder. Why doesn't you ask him for some help?
well, Thor was trapped in Asgard because the what's it called was broken. Bifrost. The
Why are you
Bifrost
trying to
was
stealth
broken.
these guys? They're melee guys.
Like
You don't
Thor's the
stealth
one
the
person
melee
who they
guys.
actually have a reason for why he can't help. But like what was it? Iron Man 3. It's just like all of Shield's just watching the president be kidnapped and they're just not doing anything.
Yeah, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and Samuel L. Jackson are just on the couch watching, eating popcorn. It's like, don't you think we should be helping?
Nah, he's got this.
This. Then Tony returns the favor in Thor 2. He's just sitting on the couch with Dr. Banner.
Bruce,
Doing
don't you think
science.
we should do something? It sounds like it would be bad for my blood pressure.
And that's why Terry McGinnis exists.
Well, he's like.
I bet the-
Well,
Well,
that's
Terry
like,
McGinnis
that's
exi-
the, that's
Terry-
the future,
Terry
right?
McGinnis-
He's not even a sperm at this point in time.
Well, Terry McGinnis in the future was made to be Batman, but
Wait, what? It was genetically engineered.
Oh,
to
you're
become-
counting
Yeah,
JLA,
yeah,
Justice League Unlimited and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
yeah.
Wait, they genetically engineered a guy to be another Batman.
The idea was to take Bruce's DNA and kind of semi-clone him.
How do you
And then
semi-clone someone?
Oh.
Basically, they put his sperm into a different woman with the same with a similar biological identity as his mother.
Suddenly we're which
70s
Batman?
Batman.
70s
70s.
Batman, right?
Oh,
The,
goody! It's time for the best boss fight in the game.
Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting.
I doubted you would actually return.
I'm Batman.
A man of my word, Victor.
Ah, they don't carry over into cutscenes. That's lame.
No, that's because it's
Oh, this
programmed
one.
a certain
This
way.
one's a pre-rendered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a bit odd that it is a bit of a letdown when games like Resident Evil 4 had the capability of doing that in 2004.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really look all that different than an in-game cutscene, honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it
why
is
it's a
an
little more
in-game
disappointing.
cutscene. It's just in video form.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the thing about that is because it's in video form, it's set to a certain resolution. So on a higher resolution than the game usually than the video is recorded at, it kind of looks like crap.
So why is Freeze not helping Batman again?
Because side quest.
Oh.
And bad guy.
Because the Joker kidnapped his wife.
Yeah.
Basically all that amounts to is finding a warehouse and beating up a bunch of thugs.
Instead of Batman agreeing, though, this happens.
Batman sucks at negotiation. Just putting that out there.
Mind you, Freeze isn't having it, so.
Well, he probably would have done it anyway.
Well, he's
No,
going to anyway, but.
I just mean in general. Batman, whenever he's got his mask on, he keeps up this grr angry persona, and nobody really he gets into so many situations where he could have just gotten out of it by talking, but he doesn't.